And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
Well, welcome back to Channel 5 News this morning. Your time is 6:43, and here's a live look outside courtesy of Sky 5 here in Weslaco. And it's a beautiful start to the day. Just a few clouds overhead, and overall a pretty nice start with temperatures right now at 78 degrees with that southerly wind pumping in that lower level moisture at about 5 miles per hour. It's going to pick up as the day goes on. About 8 to 16 miles per hour, gusting a little bit later on in the day. Here's a look at future track. We start the clock at 8 this morning. Plenty of sunshine will help warm things up to about 90 for McAllen by mid-morning. Upper 80s pretty much everywhere else. We put the clock back in motion. We head to 1 o'clock this afternoon, and most of the areas in the mid to upper 90s, even I'm expecting the triple digits. So here you go, your city by city forecast. 105 for you in Rio Grande City, very, very steamy there. 104 for you in McAllen, 102 in Edinburg to 100 in Weslaco. Going east of Weslaco, it stays in the upper 90s down the I-69 corridor. Raymondville and Harlingen, you'll be at 99. Brownsville, 96 today. And if you're spending your day at the island, 90 degrees. But keep in mind, it's going to feel extra hot because of that humid air out there. Looking at the setup across Texas, not much action out there, just a little bit of moisture hugging the coast closer to Houston and near Louisiana. So as you take a look right now on the water vapor imagery, all the blue that you see in that area represents the moisture, which supports that shower activity. The rest of Texas, starting to see some brown pop up there over Dallas. That's dry air moving in. So high pressure will continue to settle in over the next several days. Looking at the European model, it shows the high pressure basically brings dry and stable air to the valley and to most of Texas, keeping it rain free for the most part. Maybe a few occasional showers to the north and east of us, but back here in the valley, really nothing to contend with. Maybe a brief shower today, but really nothing substantial to add up to anything or to really disrupt your day. As we head into next week, Tuesday, we could get a very brief shower, but even then, high pressure is still to the north, squashing our rain chances down to maybe 5 or 10%. That's where we are for today and tomorrow. Less than 10% of the valley will get a shower or two. By Saturday, we're looking at mainly dry conditions. We're tracking the tropics on Channel 5 News this morning, and let's take a look here. This is Tropical Storm Fernanda continuing to make its way west to northwest. Really going to fall apart over the next few days as it continues its trek staying north of the Hawaiian Islands. Meanwhile, behind that we have Tropical Storm Greg doing the same thing, as well as Tropical Depression AE. Really not intensifying, but it's just going to kind of spin out there for the next few days, and then that'll be the end of that. Back here at home, there's really nothing to contend with. The Gulf is nice and quiet, and all of those systems in the Pacific are moving away from Mexico and away from the valley with no threat to land here. We're looking at the bay. It'll be a moderate chop by this afternoon. Nearshore waters 2 to 3 feet, so a really nice day to get some fishing or even some boating done. If you plan on heading out to the beach to take a dip in the water, 84 degrees, not too bad, especially when you're spending the day in the heat. 100 degrees today will feel like 105, maybe even up to 110 in many spots today. So don't forget to stay hydrated later on tonight. It'll cool down. It'll take its time doing that. There will be patchy clouds. 79 will be your overnight low. Your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. Well, here we go. Copy, paste, sizzling heat. 100 degrees Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, triple digits continue well into next week. And 98 for Tuesday and Wednesday, but that means it's still going to feel like the triple digits because of the high humidity. We put mainly dry only because there's a 5 or 10% chance for that shower to happen. Overnight lows will stay in the upper 70s and low 80s for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.